And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Washington with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Johnson in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Johnson's got 20.
A rookie who shoots freely from the yard. Johnson is a threat with range.
And he makes that one.
Boy, clearly embracing the game with his whole heart there. Love showing up for the team and just playing the game.
Out to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
At 6'6", DeRozan can fly with the best of them.
Johnson outside. To the paint. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Wizards.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Outside Westbrook. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. 6 on the shot clock. LaVine wide open. They get it again. And finished off by DeRozan.
And DeMar DeRozan imposing his will on the offensive glass.
Pass to Johnson. Now Zorn. Shot from 16. Zorn. Oh, sticks the putback.
That board looked easy for Saw at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
Here's DeRozan. The three is off. Johnson left side. Oh, the dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Here's Sabonis. Layup no good. Now Zorn. Johnson fire. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Fans are making some noise here at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for their Mavericks. Now, here's Fox. Champagnie.
And you just have to have an appreciation how under control Fox plays. I like watching him work the ball through the D in that pick and roll.
Here's Irving. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. And Kyrie Irving gets the 3.
Boy, the range of Kyrie and the quickness and efficiency with which he gets it off. Look out.
And to Wembanyama.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And the Mavericks with possession. In the corner, Irving with it. Another 3 for Dallas.
Unbelievable release from Kyrie. Boy, shot ready on the catch.
Wembanyama, a screen. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Wembanyama. No good with the layup. Now Irving. He's got 6. Over Fox. And Dallas again with the bucket.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate 3-level scorer.
Spurs passing it around. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Over in the corner, Marshall. Nailed from three-point land.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Mavericks leading by 5. Christie with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. The kick out to Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And there isn't a bad shot for Kyrie Irving right now. His offensive attack is so versatile.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Harper. Powell pulls it in. Here's Dallas. They're on a 15-6 run. Middleton outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Pass to Thompson. From past the arc. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Bryant. Back to Harper. To the middle. Barnes can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 8. Thompson in the corner. It's stolen by Wembanyama. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Outside Williams. On the wing, Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Powell. Jacks up a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Here's Irving. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Pass to Christie. In the corner, it's flagged. A three-pointer, no good. Johnson in the corner. Outside, Fox. Into the lane. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Here's Gafford. Irving surveying the floor. They get it back. Over Castle. Gallus again missing. Spurs trail by 9. To the paint. Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Outside Irving. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Wembanyama. Missed the shot. He's made 3 and missed 3 from the field. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Irving for 3. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. Spurs passing it around. Here's Barnes. That one wide left. Mavericks leading by 8. Pass to Flag. To the right side. Here's Irving. San Antonio with the rebound. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Wembanyama. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And it's Williams with the ball for Dallas. They've led by as much as 10. Down low. Thompson outside. Puts it up from 15. Pass to Powell. And stolen by Barnes. For the finish. And Harper slams it in.
My goodness. Harper with a little showmanship. This kid can do it all.
And here's Bagley. Outside Williams. Pass to Bagley. Here's Thompson. The shot from 20 feet away. And that's good for 2. Thompson's got 5.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Powell outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Spurs trail by 3. Harper in the corner. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
Spurs making a switch here. On the wing, Thompson. The 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Fox. And again, San Antonio turns it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Dallas leading by 3. Thompson for the triple. Wembanyama with the rebound. Great key that time from Bagley. So it's the Mavericks now. Middleton looking it over. In the corner, Powell with it. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
Dwight Powell showing some flash and some panache.
Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Bagley from outside. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And that, my friends, is a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer stings when it comes right at the end of the half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Dallas leading by 6. Pass the flag. Here's Christie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On its way from Irving for 2. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, you know that Kyrie is going to be looking for a shot in that situation. It isn't hard for him to find one ever, it seems.
Here's Castle. And it's Vassell in the corner. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And it's in there. Wembanyama's got 15.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
That mid-range J right in his wheelhouse. Nicely done.
Fox goes in. Missed inside. Dallas leading by 8. Outside Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 20 points.
What a play right there by Flag. And this kid's vision is special.
Mavericks making a switch here. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Christie has the open look. Another three for Dallas.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
A three off the inbound. Another three for Dallas.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Nobody near Irving. Another.
Hey, just go ahead and quit, bro. Go ahead and call it, my nigga. And you switch teams at the last second trying to be slick, bro. Ain't got nothing to say. All right, bro.
Three for Dallas.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Powell. Back to Christie. On the wing, Irving. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Out to the right wing. Here's the screen. Back to Irving with the fadeaway. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 17. Here's Fox. The layup off target. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 16-5 run here. And that one's good. Flag.
And that 7-foot wingspan of Flag helps him when he's in close.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Pass to Christie. Now Irving. Back to Christie. Pocket 6. Marshall gets the bucket.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Irving misses. Here's Fox. Pass to Castle. To the inside. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 6 in the quarter.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
Up again. And it's put back in by Powell. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? They grab their own miss. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Spurs trail by 16. Fox with it. Driving in. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. Buries it from three-point range. Middleton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Vassell from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And now Vassell knocking down a three of his own.
Powell outside. Thompson for the triple. Another three for Dallas.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Harper's shot's good.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
And it's Bagley in the corner. Dallas moving the ball around. The shot by Thompson, no good. Spurs trail by 15. Fox with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And Fox gets it to go.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Bagley. Thompson in the corner. This one for three. Knocks down the three ball. Thompson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Mavs. And here is Fox. Driving the lane. Good!
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick-and-roll play. Figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Cleared away by Bagley. Dallas leading by 14. Harper with the steal. Cleared away by Bagley. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Bagley the screen. Poke loose. Now Thompson. Clock at 4. Now Middleton. Shoots. And it misses. Fox with it. Now guarded by Middleton.
That's just the giant wingspan, a 40-inch max vertical, all in play for Barnes that time.
Drained from outside.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And the Mavericks with possession here. The lead is 15. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Irving fires. No problem with the wide open jet.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Dallas.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyrie Irving.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here is Wembanyama. Got it to go off the glass.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And good that time.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Vassell. The long shot, no good. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Most dangerous on the interior. That is Daniel Gafford right there.
He's off on the second. Left side, Fox. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control.
We've got the Detroit Pistons taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Oh boy, we've got a good one for you right here on 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. The Pistons on offense. Thompson outside. Tipped.
Phenomenal defense. The long arms of Vassell helping him come up with that block.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. So he comes up empty, missing both. San Antonio moving the ball around. Stolen by Thompson. Cunningham up top. And that one's good.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Here's Harper. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And we saw it from Harper in college. He's a three-level scorer, effective inside when he needs to be.
Now here's Cunningham. Here's Duren. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine that...
Oh, get you some!
Nice. Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
Robinson gets the bucket. Here's Castle. Pass to Champagnie. And here's Wembanyama. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Here's Cunningham. And that one, good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. And they doubled up Cunningham. To the paint. Shot clock at 3. Robinson can't hit. San Antonio with the ball. Driving to the basket. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And getting where he wants to go. Harper's drive can be so sudden.
Here's Harris. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Robinson on the wing. Screen by Robinson. Pulls up on the wing. And again, it's... Detroit converting. A minute 29 left to play in the first. San Antonio trailing here. Wembanyama screen. Here's Harper. It's good. Off the glass. Harper's got 6 points.
In that 15, 18-foot range, things will be there for Harper. Teams defend him to drive.
Pass to Thompson. Stripped away. Left side, Wembanyama. And stolen by Cunningham. Robinson finds some space. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Here's Harper. He has 6. To the middle. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
From the wing, Vassell with the rebound. On offense, here is San Antonio. They set the pick. From downtown, the shot by Wembanyama, no good. 15 seconds left in the first quarter here. To the inside, Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Pistons ahead. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Here's Holland. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio with the ball. Trailing by 2. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Cornette. The kick out to Johnson. Fox outside. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. Second shot opportunity. And the layup good by Barnes.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
Here's Holland. Pass to Jenkins. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Stewart. San Antonio with a rebound. Fox with the ball. He's scoreless. Now here's Cornette. It's hauled in by Herter. A deep three. Down low. Here's Jenkins. Shoots. Herter gets the bucket. And San Antonio has possession. Right side Barnes. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open look.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shot for the night. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. And San Antonio has possession. Trailing by 2. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Holland. Stewart outside. The 3 is up. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Off the mark there with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Green from the arc. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And here's Bryant. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Wembanyama, no good. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
On defense, San Antonio. And he drives in. Holland gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 1. Double on Wembanyama. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Out to Fox. Launches the 3. Jenkins with a rebound. And here's Detroit. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes. Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Good on the second one. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Harper. To the middle. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 6 points in the quarter.
A smart pass right there by Harper. I like whenever he looks to set up his guys like this.
There's a screen, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Barnes a screen. Harper. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, nice read by Harper. You know, this rookie is a lefty, and that's tricky to guard in the pick and roll game.
San Antonio leading. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
Thompson, that's good.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Knocks down the long J. Harper's got 11.
Yeah, from three-point range, Harper's a confident shooter. He can be streaky, but usually in a good way.
Out to Harris. Duren, the screen. The three is up. The shot, no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Spurs out in front, leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pistons trail by 5. Now Cunningham. Cunningham, clear the deck.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
And it's San Antonio's ball. Here's Champagnie. The three-pointer off the mark. So it's Detroit now. Here's Thompson. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam. Here's Harper. He's got 11. Six to shoot. Vassell outside. To the wing on the left. Castle on the wing. Pass to Champagnie. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Harper. Shot clock at 2.
Using all of his 7-foot wingspan effectively, Cunningham stays on the shooter.
Thompson outside. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. To the inside. Back to Castle. Rebounded by the Pistons. For 3, Robinson. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
He does not get the second one. And on his third shot, he finally gets it to fall.
Well, he ties things up, but it would have been nice to come away with the lead there.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
For 3, here's Harris. Knocks down the triple. Harris has got 7.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Fox. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
They're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Pistons trailing. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. They set the screen. Inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. The finish! And it's Fox missing.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
Back to Herder. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's San Antonio's ball. 2-point game. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Holland with a rebound. Pass to Jenkins. Fires from deep. Hits a three-pointer. Jenkins has got 6. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's Detroit. And here is Green. Here's Holland. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And they get it back. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Free throw good. Green. And here's Detroit. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Jenkins. 6 points for him. Outside for Green. It's stolen. And we've reached the end of the third. Detroit on top. Up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Castle outside. To the middle. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
For 3, here's Harris. San Antonio trailing here. The 3 from Barnes. Fires in the triple. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Harris's shot is good.
Yeah, and a triple from Harris matching the one on the other end. Just great back and forth.
Pass to Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama. Covered by Duren. The 3 from Barnes. And Detroit has possession. The lead is 2. 19-footer. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
And you can just see their confidence is growing.
To the inside. And the dunk by Duren.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
Barnes, no good. Detroit leading by 4. Thompson left side. Here's Duren. Robinson outside. Duren the screen. 4 on the clock. Vassell there for the rebound. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Harris a screen. Here's Thompson. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in this situation. Not easy to convert those free throws.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Wembanyama rips down the board. San Antonio trailing here. .156 left in the fourth. And that's in.
Great intensity from Harper. Ready to get into overdrive when that's what they need.
Now here's Cunningham. Robinson outside. Puts up the tray. And he nails it.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Here's Barnes. On the wing, Fox. Now Wembanyama. Outside Vassell. Takes a three. The putback. Duren pulls it down. The Pistons lead by 3. Now Cunningham. Releases. Ooh, rise and fire.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers. No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct. Rising to the occasion, more and more you can lean on Harris in these situations.
Wembanyama. Vassell fires. Barnes outside. Buries it from outside.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Cunningham with the ball. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Big time conversion there. Puts them up 3.
Shot clock at 5. Count it.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And the Spurs call time here. They trail by 5. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Well, at this point, everything has to go your way to extend this game.
What'd you say? I didn't hear what you said.
And there's the screen. Barnes! Booyah!
He
sinks the triple.
During this final quarter, he's erupted
It ain't
from
over
outside
yet,
the arc.
cuz.
Just assume every three he takes now is going in. Yeah, and that was a smart
about
move.
to beat
You
up.
have to foul right there. You just don't want them to
It's
run
about
out.
to beat out.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
Timeout called, the Spurs. They trail by 4. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. And if they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Here's Barnes from downtown. And so it's Detroit who scraped by with the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here.